Think the 6-year wait for Half-Life 2 is excruciating? Don't want to wait another half-decade to figure out the cliffhanger ending? Well, Valve is taking care of you with episodic content, the first being the good but very similar Half-Life 2 Episode 1.
Look out! Okay. Little to the right. There we go. Hold it there. We got it.
If you remember, Gordon and his haughty sidekick Alyx were in a bit of a pinch at the end of Half-Life 2. Episode 1 picks up right where it left off, resolving the situation with almost too much ease, and nowhere near enough explanation.
Next thing I knew, Dog was digging me out of the rubble.
What follows is a trip inside the overloading Citadel reactor to take it down once and for all, and eventually an escape of City 17 altogether.
Oh my god, this place is really coming apart.
While it's nice not to have to wait as long for the resolution to the end of Half-Life 2, it's not handled nearly as deftly or excitingly as it could have been. With 2 more episodes due out in the next 12 months, hopefully things will get a little more interesting.
Promise me that you won't take a single unnecessary risk.
Soldiers!
Half-Life 2 struck a nice balance between combat and puzzle solving, but in Episode 1, the scales have been tipped much farther in the direction of gunplay. Most of the puzzles revolve around trying to figure out how to get health and ammo out of tight spots, or how to stop the flood of enemies so that you have time to do other things, like turn cranks.
Come on, Gordon, crank that thing.
Most of the physics-based puzzles have been axed in favor of more standard mechanics, like finding switches to open locked doors, which takes a huge bite out of the ingenuity and challenge that made Half-Life 2 such a hit. Episode 1's default difficulty setting is far too easy, so bump it up for a real challenge. One new addition to the gameplay is the squad mechanic. In addition to escorting Alyx from room to room, you'll also have support from fellow soldiers. But even this is fairly simple, as you basically knock enemies down with a gravity gun and allow your teammates to mop them up. Just like every other game in the series, scripted events take place regularly. While not nearly as grandiose as the set pieces from the full game, they still manage to keep things unpredictable.
Careful, hold on. Whoa. Phew.
A far more simple, straightforward game, Episode 1 allows for a lot less thinking and a lot more killing, zapping some of the series' originality in the process.
But not for long. Dog, I think I found something. Drop what you're doing and help me over. Oh my god! Gordon!
When you're dealing with one of the most critically acclaimed shooters of the past few years, there are few reasons to flip the script and try something entirely new. Half-Life 2 wasn't broken, and it hasn't been fixed. You get the same arsenal and enemies from Half-Life 2, with the exception of the suicide-bombing Combine zombies, who ratchet up the intensity rather nicely.
Crap! Look out! It's got a grenade!
Even more so than in the full game, the gravity gun is the centerpiece of the arsenal here. You use it for a good 60% of the total time spent in combat, hurling just about any object you could think of at the enemy. The rest of the guns run the gamut of the machine gun, shotgun, and grenade variety. The single-player campaign can be completed in 5 hours, even less time for the skilled. And with no new multiplayer modes or maps, its $20 price tag is a little steep. Being a standalone product, meaning you don't need the original game to play it, allows for some impressive improvements in the visuals. The lighting and character models have received a bump, which soothes a little bit of the sticker shock. On the downside, the same tile sets have been reused, making the game look incredibly similar to the full game. But at the same time, it makes you realize that almost 2 years later, Half-Life 2 is still one fine-looking piece of code.
Thanks. Keep pulling.
It's nowhere near as unique or epic as the original, but Half-Life 2 Episode 1 is a fun expansion pack based on one of the strongest franchises in gaming. Though it falls short of Valve's usual excellence, it's still superior to most of the tripe making the rounds these days.
Now let's get the hell out of here.
Uh-oh. Gotcha.